What's up everyone, it's Hunter here, back with another video. For those that are new here, I'm a first year medical student and this is going to be me practicing but also showing you what a decent patient history looks like. So I'm going to be interviewing Kaya, and at least if your school does something similar with taking a patient history, we might have a different order and slightly different things that we check for, but at least this will give you a good idea of what some good flow sounds like, as well as some examples of questions that you could use when taking your own patient history. So let's do it. Good morning, are you Kaya Peterson? Great. I'm Hunter Peterson, and I'm a first-year medical student. I'm going to be helping out with your care today. A little caveat before we get started. This is my first full practice before my OSCE tomorrow morning. I've practiced before, but today is the first day that I've actually practiced for this specific examination that I'm having. So it might be a little rough, but we're doing it anyways. And if you haven't yet, subscribe. So what brings you in today? Okay, I see. And when did that start? Okay, and has that happened to you before? And from when it started till now, has it changed at all? Has it gotten better or worse? Is there anything that you do that makes it feel worse? How about anything you do that makes it feel better? Okay, so you said that your knee hurts. Can you describe the pain for me? Is it sharp, dull, burning, aching? Okay, and if you were to rate that pain on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it? Can you try and pinpoint and point exactly where it hurts? Okay, and does it radiate anywhere else? Do you feel it kind of moving, or is it just kind of in that one spot? Would you say that it's affecting your ability to do things that you want to do? Is there anything that it's kind of hindering you from? That you can remember, is there any sort of accident that kind of started all of this? Or what were you doing when it started? And is it just kind of one constant pain? Is it better at night, worse at night, terrible in the morning? Have you done anything to try and treat it? Okay, and that you can tell, is there anything else going on with your body that you might think is related to your knee pain? Next, I'd like to ask you a few questions just about your general well-being, so just feel free to answer yes or no to these questions. Are you feeling feverish at all? Okay, how about chills? Any fatigue? Okay. Have you had any trouble with seeing at all? Okay, any blurry vision? How about your hearing? Do you have any trouble hearing? Okay. Any ringing in your ears? Any congestion? Runny nose? Sore throat? How about any chest pain? Okay. Do you feel like your heartbeat seems normal? You don't have any palpitations or anything? Okay. Any trouble breathing at all? Okay. Any coughing? All right. Any nausea? Vomiting, constipation, diarrhea, okay? Any trouble peeing at all? Any burning or inability to hold it, okay? Are your muscles or joints, besides the knee pain, fatigued, sore, in pain, okay? Have you noticed any abnormal spots or bruising or anything on your skin? Okay. Any headaches? Any numbness or tingling anywhere? And are you feeling like yourself today? Okay. Any increased anxiety at all? Okay. Now I'd like to touch on your past medical history a little bit. So do you see a doctor on a regular basis for anything? Okay. Being that we're still kind of in a pandemic, just are you up to date on your COVID vaccine? Okay. And we're about out of flu season, but have you had your flu shot this year? Okay. And are you up to date on your annual physical, your female wellness exams? Okay. All right, past surgical history. Have you had any surgeries that we should be aware of? Okay. And when did you have that done? All right. And were there any complications with that at all? Okay. Are you taking any medications currently? Okay. And what is the name of that? Okay, and how frequently are you taking it? And when was the last time you took it? So when you take it, is it a pill? Is it a shot? Is it a pill? Okay, so do you take that by mouth? All right, and when you do, how many pills are you taking? Okay. And how long have you been taking it? And do you have any side effects, any symptoms when you take it? Okay. Next, I'd like to know if you have any allergies. Do you have any food allergies? Any drug allergies? Any environmental allergies? Okay, and what happens when you get stung by a bee? Oh, your throat swells? Okay. Now I'm going to start asking a few more personal questions. I don't want you to be uncomfortable at all. I just want to get a good scope of everything that's going on in your life so we can get to the bottom of what's going on with your knee today. Is that okay? All right. So to start with, I just want to know a little bit about your diet. Do you feel that you eat healthy, unhealthy? What's it look like? Okay. And how about exercise? Are you exercising regularly? All right. Do you use any drugs recreationally? How about tobacco products? Any smoking or chewing tobacco? Okay. Any alcohol use? Okay, how often would you say that you drink? Okay. And when you do, how many drinks do you say you're having? All right. And what does a typical drink look like for you? Are you having hard alcohol, beer, wine? Okay. Sounds good. Do you intake caffeine on a regular basis? Okay. And do you know approximately how many milligrams on a daily basis? All right. And what do you do for work? All right. And are you sexually active? Okay. Do you have one partner or multiple partners? Okay, just one? And what gender are they? All right. Now just a few more. Have you traveled anywhere recently outside of the US or anywhere? Okay. Do you have any prior military experience? And that you're aware of, have you been exposed to any hazardous chemicals recently? Okay. Just a few more questions. Are both of your parents still with us? Okay, and how old is your dad? And that you're aware of, does he have any health complications at all? Generally healthy? Okay. And how about your mom? How old is she? Okay. And is she healthy as well, or any health conditions that we should be aware of? Okay. And do you have any siblings? One sibling? Okay. And is it brother, sister? Sister. Okay. And how old is she? Does she have any health conditions? Okay. And do you have any children? Okay, sounds good. Well, those are all the questions that I have, so if it's okay with you, we'd like to move on to the physical exam now. I thought that practice went well. Drop down in the comments. What could I improve on? Basically, I wanted to make it so that Kaya will respond in a way that made this video better to watch. But for those that are practicing on your own or like wanting to go to med school, you can see what it looks like. But if you're practicing on your own, you can have the conversation with me, write out your own answers to all of these questions, and then turn around and write a SOAP note based on those answers. And you kind of get practice of both the questions and writing later. So I'm planning to do more demonstration videos in the future. So drop a like if you liked it. Comment below what other demonstrations you'd like to see. Subscribe if you haven't, because we're posting vlogs and videos every week. And we'll catch you in the next one.